Hello everybody, Tyron the Guy 3 here, and welcome back to Pokemon XY&Z Anime Reviews. Today we'll be doing the review of episode 16. This episode is titled, The Masterclass Trial. What will you do, Serena? Okay, so I'm just going to keep it stationary on this picture for the entire review, mostly because, like I said, just like with the Alon Team Flare versus Team Rocket episode, this episode's been out for a while, and it's me mostly playing catch-up, so I felt like trying to show off all of the pictures would take a really long time, because making the reviews do take a long time. I'm actually going to do a behind the scenes video one day just explaining the process of my average Pokemon reviews. But for now, I'm just keeping this on this one picture, and it'll be more like a podcast review where I just explain the plot and how I feel about the episode and what went down. Because this episode's been going on for a while, and I gotta say, for a really big Serena episode, it was really low key. Like, usually Serena gets a lot of hype when she does stuff, but then again, Pokemon XY&Z hasn't done a good job really showing Serena's character off as much. X and Y, did a better job of portraying Serena a lot more and advertising her because she had her whole, haircut moment. And then she had her whole capturing Pancham moment around that same time, and her performing goal. And then Fennekin evolving into Braixen. So yeah, X, Y, and Z we go into Eevee evolving, which is all good said and done. But I don't think the series did as well of a job just showing Serena off. I guess with her only having the one Pokemon that evolved after so long. I think the main problem is that it takes Serena a long time to do much. So when she finally does do activities or is active, it doesn't get as noticed as the other things. Plus, I think Serena's plot is getting overshadowed by the Team Flare as well as the Ash Greninja business. So yeah, those are two major plot things. And I talked about this with KG Dean and the others. X and Y was mostly about Clement and Serena, with Ash fighting Clement in their big, 5th gym leader battle, and Serena's whole just character developing. Whereas X, Y, and Z shines the spotlight more on Bonnie and her development with Pony-chan, as well as Ash and his development with Greninja. But I'm rambling. I've gone on for a really long time with just that rambling. But with that said, it's time to get on with the episode. The episode basically begins, and I know her name is like Palomo or Paleo or whatever her name is. I just call her Purple Chick because she has a lot of purple on, and her Pokemon are purple, and yeah, she follows the whole theme. The Purple Chick comes in, and she's just going with all the glamour. And everyone's all going gaga over her, and she's just showing off all the swagger. Then the performances begin, and a lot of stuff happens in this one episode. I'm actually really surprised how quickly things take place here. Serena gets ready to do the contest, and the next day the Tripocolon performances begin. And the first round, I think, is kind of biased towards Serena, unfortunately. I say this because it's a Rhyhorn roundup round, and what they have to do is that they have to get the most Rhyhorn in their spots, and Rhyhorn are creepishly attracted to Serena, so she won hers with no troubles. The Purple Chick winds up using Espeon's Attract in order to bring the Rhyhorn in. Either it was Espeon or Dragonair, one of the two. Also, the Dragonair is shiny, so I like that little attention to detail. Pokemon X, Y, and Z has a lot of Pokemon that are shiny for some reason or another. But anyway, outside of that, we also see that the next round is obviously the appeal round. And in the appeal round, the Purple Chick goes up, and she actually does a really cool thing. I like when she makes it rain. The rain comes down, and then she freezes all of the rain, and the rain just comes down as these slow little ice crystals. I thought that was really cool. And then the Attract came in. So yeah, I thought her appeal round was really well. Serena goes up with Sylveon, Braixen, and Pancham, and they do their whole dancing routine and everything. And it's really good. And long story short, she ends up winning. The contest, I guess, was really quick because all they focused on was Serena and the purple chick and not the other contestants. Like, there weren't multiple contestants like in her other contest, where in her other contest she was Miette, Nene, and her and Jessie. Now it's just her and the purple chick, so they have more time to really like do the other things. And on the sidelines while this is all happening, Yashio shows up. And when Yashio shows up, usually Serena loses. But I'm guessing Yashio must have passed that losing curse on to the purple chick, because the purple chick is the one that winds up losing. Serena winds up winning her third key. I gotta say, out of all of the keys that Serena's won, this one's definitely the most anticlimactic. Yeah, I'm glad that she won, because this means she finally gets to go into the master class. She has 3 keys now, which means she can go to the master class. My problem with this one, first of all, it's riding hot off the heels of something that happened recently. Like, I feel like it wasn't too long since she got her last one. Yeah, she got her last one in the XY series a while ago with Eevee, but I wouldn't have mind them waiting a little before she got this one. Granted, somebody had to win this contest. I was hoping Serena didn't even participate in this one. I was hoping it was one that she just got to witness. If the purple chick is going to be a rival of Serena's, which she doesn't really portray herself off as, I would have much rather it just be one where Serena witnesses the purple chick's performance and she wins the key, which will encourage Serena to win her next key in some episodes coming forward. But whatever, they go in and she ends up getting the key. Yashio looks skeptical at this moment though, because she is starting to critique both the purple chick and Serena on their performances since they scored the highest. Serena ends up being all happy about the fact that she got her key, but she winds up noticing that she took one of the brushes. No, she said she was missing a brush. So she goes back to get the brush, and when she goes back to get the brush, she sees that the purple chick is getting chewed out by Yashio due to her cockiness. Because that's basically what she was. She was being a cocky bitch about things. So she needed to get smacked down to reality. Yashio then sees Serena and scolds her as well for not taking the contest seriously. She feels that Serena is having way too much fun doing these contests and that she's not being as serious enough. Now, I'm split on this one. Because I always feel like if you truly love something, that's how you will get good at it. If you have fun with it, then you being good at it comes naturally because it'll come with you having fun. I'm guessing it's because Yashio's older and she probably took more of a serious approach when it came to things like the Pokemon contest. However, we could split this in even further and state that there's no problem with having fun doing your Pokemon contest. I think she just is saying that she needs to take them more seriously, to the point where she needs to dedicate her heart and soul into her performances rather than just practicing the routines and then doing the contests as she's usually been doing them. This may require her to also break away from Bonnie, Clement, and Ash, as there will be distractions, especially in Ash's case, from her focusing on her goal. But then again, Serena could show that her lightheartedness and the fact that she is having fun could break away from that. When I think about this, I think about like Price, where he is more of a serious Pokemon trainer and doesn't really like the fact that Pokemon and people work happily together and have fun in battles rather than just the gym leader commanding the Pokemon or the trainer commanding the Pokemon, which you as the trainer later make him open his eyes to that concept later. But I'm probably thinking too hard about it. Other than that, the episode basically ends with Serena getting high-spirited and running off into the sunset with her third key headed to the Master Class Trials, which, from the look of the episode guide, is not far away at all, and I have feelings about that, but I'll share those probably in a later day. Overall, this episode was really good. The pacing was really fast, and I really liked the fact that we got some plot development going with Serena. I also like a little attention to detail, like the fact that even though Eevee has evolved into Sylveon, it still has its overall costume. The reason that Fennekin couldn't have its costume anymore because Fennekin is no longer a quadruped. It is a bipedal Pokemon, so naturally it had a design change. Sylveon's costume remained basically the same from what was in Eevee because Eevee and Sylveon are both quadrupedic Pokemon. Other than that, like I said, this episode was really good towards Serena, but like I said, this key was very anticlimactic to me. I don't know, something about her earning this one just didn't feel as interesting. Maybe it's because of the fact that we didn't get to see the other contestants really compete. So when she won hers, it really didn't feel like she was winning against a lot of other girls. It felt more or less like she just beat the purple chick. Like that's all that happened. Whereas in other contests, she's up against Shauna, she's up against Miette, she's up against Nene. And then I guess while I still have a little bit of time, I should go ahead and talk about the purple chick herself. Serena already has Shauna, Miette, and Nene as rivals. I'm not really sure if the purple chick is necessary. In terms of a diva, it's kind of cool that Serena has a diva-based rival this time, because Shauna is more or less the standard chick, Miette is her rival, and Nene... fuck her. But anyway, yeah, I'm not really sure this rival's necessary, especially this late game. But regardless, it is interesting to see her, and if they bring her back, which they probably might, because they're consistent on that, I'd like to see what they'll do with her. Anyway, the next episode is Zapdos and Noivern, a furious strike of lightning, aka Legend and Focus Zap the Legend. So I'll see you all then, everybody. Tyrone the God 3 out.